Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
You are not audible.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Yes.
ma'am. Hello.
Hello. You are audible now.
मैम हमको लगा आपका आवाज नहीं आ रही थी, बोल रहे थे।
Sorry.
उसमें कुछ साउंड नहीं आ रहा था, इसलिए पूछ रहे थे।
हाँ हाँ, आप हिंदी में पूछ सकते हो, ऐसा कुछ जरूरी नहीं है।
नहीं मैम, वही बोल रहे थे। हमको लगा कि कुछ दिक्कत हो, ऐसे के लिए बोल रहे थे कि ये साउंड
हम्म,
नहीं आ रहा है।
अच्छा हाँ। हाँ ठीक है।
मैम
एक मिनट।
एक्सक्यूज मी।
यस।
आई वांटेड टू आस्क कि आज वाले सेशन में हम एक्टिविटी वाइज जाने वाले हैं और कैन वी आस्क क्वेश्चंस इफ यू हैव देम।
Yeah, we will start with the activity 3.1 and we'll
हेलो
cover whole doubts up to practice assignment.
मैम।
Ma'am,
ओके मैम।
Ma'am, before
yes,
starting
ma'am.
the
discuss
activity
the
assignment,
whole.
can you please explain the SSQ? Because on the last class we were having some problems regarding the SSQs. That's why.
Regarding what?
Excuse me, ma'am.
SSQ.
SSQ?
And SSE may be same.
SSE.
Sorry, yeah, SSC.
But SSC will cover in the week 2, I guess, right?
Yeah, but there was one question, that one graded question. There was a question regarding it. So can
I
you
have
just please?
I have sent you the same question that he's asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Uh,
you guys
Hello,
want
Ma'am,
to
can you please
discuss?
ma'am.
discuss all of this at the end and we can discuss week 3 right
Yeah, yeah, actually, my plan is first we'll start with the activity questions from week 3, and after that, I'll come back to this SSC question. Okay, I don't have a
Hello, ma'am.
problem of discussing it. Yeah,
Also, ma'am, will you discuss the whole practice
I have
assignment
a
or
doubt.
just
no, I won't discuss the whole practice assignment. I'll ask you one by one. If you have any doubt in the particular practice
excuse,
assignment, then we
okay?
can discuss.
Hello, ma'am.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Hello, excuse me, ma'am.
Sir, this is for qualifiers. This
Yeah, this is for qualifiers and foundation both.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello,
Excuse me,
ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am. I just want to clarify whether what are the portions for quiz one? Is it till week 3 or week 4, ma'am?
No, is it? It will be till week 4.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
So,
Ma'am,
excuse me.
I have a doubt.
Hello.
Ma'am.
yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, just I'm telling you, I'm not entirely complete any week work,
Okay.
and I want to know, ma'am, how what I'm doing right now because I'm not doing any work, any week work.
That means you haven't gone through all the activity questions, right?
No, ma'am. I'm not watching any lecture of week and not doing any assignment.
Then what can I do for you?
Ma'am, please tell me what I'm doing because I'm starting today from
Yeah,
today.
just start as early as you can because you already missed 3 weeks content almost. So I'll
Yes,
just
ma'am.
tell you, just go through the contents as soon as possible. And there are already video lectures which were recorded at YouTube's and all things. You have all materials. Just go and
Hello, ma'am.
study. Yes.
Okay.
मैम मैम स्टार्टिंग में आप थोड़ा सा ये थ्योरी डिस्कस कर लेंगे बिकॉज जो सर पढ़ाए समझ में नहीं आया उनका थ्योरी एकदम।
क्या डिस्कस कर ले?
लिटरली 2-3 बार थोड़ा थ्योरी डिस्कस कर लीजिए स्टार्टिंग में।
नहीं, अरे मैं अगर थ्योरी डिस्कस करने जाऊंगी ना तो ये क्लास 4 घंटे तक खत्म नहीं होगा। पहले मैं डाउट्स लेती हूँ, अगर उसके बाद हमारे पास टाइम
नहीं
बचता है
मैम,
तो हम थ्योरी भी डिस्कस करेंगे।
Excuse me, ma'am.
बिकॉज
Ma'am,
मैम
can't you just discuss the theory in
फास्टली
short? I mean, in a brief, so that.
शॉर्टली
I
मैम
will
या
go by theory after I'll complete the doubts because this class is I mean this main target of this class is to solve your all activity questions doubt. Okay, there was a particular session for
Yes,
theory.
ma'am. Our summary has already been done, ma'am.
Yeah,
मैम
I mean
वेरी
it's 2 hour session. If you have doubt, you should ask it there, na? Why?
पर्टिकुलर सेशन ऑफ थ्योरी मैंने बहुत कुछ
Yeah,
जमा
there
नहीं
is a
किया।
particular session of theory. I think on this Friday maybe.
Excuse me, ma'am.
मैं ऐसे टीचर भी दे रखूं समझ में नहीं आता। स्टार्टिंग में वो थे मुकुंद सर, आई लव दिस टीचर बट समझ में नहीं पाते सर का।
Excuse me, ma'am.
अच्छा, ये एक काम करते हैं, पहले अपना डाउट्स तो डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद थ्योरी में ट्राई करूंगी आधे घंटे में थोड़ा बहुत कवर अप करना।
Okay, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
थैंक यू मैम।
Can I
Okay, just mute everyone.
can I speak, ma'am?
Yes, last time.
I am eligible for qualifiers when I get my hall tickets to download.
You will get it by mail. Don't worry about these technical things. Okay, you will get it by mail before your exam.
Thank you, ma'am.
You get me, don't go by technical.
So guys, if you have any doubt in activity 3.1, raise your hand first.
Question number 3.
Okay.
3.1. Question number 3. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah. Could you send the screenshot of that question into chat box so that I can copy and paste it on my screen? One by one. Okay.
So, if you project it
Ma'am, where is the
from the
option to raise
website,
your hand?
then it will help.
This third question, right?
Yes.
That for the function y is equals to x square plus 10, this one?
I can
Ma'am,
see
where
this
is the option to
on the
raise
screen.
your hand?
Just wait.
Could you share
Somali,
the screen?
yeah.
Could you share
You
the
can
screen?
Yeah, no, this you can't share the screen because you are not allowed to do that, right? So could you please just take a screenshot or do something like that? Or wait, I'll check on my desktop
And
itself.
we have already sent the question.
Yeah, you have already sent it. What's your
Yeah,
name?
the question that she is asking about.
This Panwar, right?
I've sent you one in the personal.
This for function y is equals to x square plus 10, this one, right? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, this one, this question. Just
One
wait.
second, but I am actually signing in my.
Wait, I have pasted one question. This is your doubt? This question and this question, do you have doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
This one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So here we have given a function y is equals to x square plus 10x plus 1. Determine whether y has a minimum or maximum value and identify it from the option given below. Okay, firstly, you have given a parabola, right? This is the equation of parabola. That much information you know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So from the parabola, there we have two forms, right? We have that y is equals to some 4a x minus x naught type of form, something like this, and second is simply y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, right? So here we have given this form ax plus bx square plus c, right? And we know whenever we have a parabola given in this form ax square plus bx, it's bx plus c, then if the sign of a is positive, then we know that it's an upward parabola, right?
Yeah.
And if a is less than 1, then it's an downward parabola.
Yeah.
So here clearly that the value of a is simply 1, right? That means it's positive. I'm sorry, it's strictly greater than 0, less than 0. My mistake. Okay. So here a is positive, right? So that means a is strictly greater than 0. So that means this is an parabola which is represented by it's an upward parabola, right? Yeah. And you know, whenever we have upward parabola, we have minimum value at its vertex.
Yeah.
Right? By the graph, we can easily tell, right? Because if we have upward parabola, then this is the minimum value that a function could take. Yeah. At vertex. And we know that whenever we have a parabola given by ax square plus bx plus c, then the what we can say, the x coordinate of a vertex is given by simply minus b by 2a, right?
Minus b by 2a is, you are right.
Yeah. So if you substitute this value into your equation, you will get the minimum value to be minus 24.
Can you repeat again?
I'm saying that this equation will represent an upward parabola. So thus we have a minimum value, right? And we know that whenever we have an upward parabola, we have minimum value at its vertex. And we know that the x coordinate of vertex is given by minus b by 2a, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So whatever the corresponding value of y, that will be your minimum value, right? Minimum value.
Ma'am, we can also solve this question by differentiating.
Yeah, but you haven't know that the minimum value. I mean, you
Differentiating,
belong to maths background, that's why you know, right? In general,
ma'am.
we haven't taught that formula, right? Here
no,
you just have, yes.
you can differentiate dy by dx is equal to 2x plus 10.
Yeah. But
After
you
this,
belong to maths background. That's why you know differentiation, and you know if we differentiate and put it equals to 0, then we get a minimum value. But by our basic knowledge from week 3, you can use the parabola itself only. You don't have to go by differentiation and all those kind of stuff.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So is it clear?
After that, minus b by 2a,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
putting minus b and 2 a value of a minus value of b and a.
Yeah,
Its
so the
value
x
of b
will
is
be
10.
what? Minus 10 by 2, right? So
Minus
it's
10
nothing
by
but
2.
minus 5. So if you put minus 5 there, y will be that minus 5 square is 25 minus
25 plus
If you put minus 5
minus
in this
20 plus 1,
equation,
25, 50,
then
it's
we
minus
get like
24, right?
124. Yes, ma'am.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So your doubt was clear, right? Somili?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And my next doubt is 3.2, question number 6.
It's on activity 2, 3.2, right?
Yeah.
So anyone has any doubt from activity 3.1, or we should
Yes,
move on?
I have two doubts.
3.2, the 5,
Question number
6.
3 and question number 2.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, same question. Question number 2, activity 3.2.
3.2, second question, right? So
Yes,
just
ma'am.
Ma'am, is
copy
it
and
possible
paste that
to,
question into
ma'am,
chat.
is it possible to explain about 3.1 and 2 questions as well? Maybe we can go one by one.
No, that's not the point. Now I'm here to clear your doubts. I'm not here to, explicitly give you the solutions, right? If you, so that's the point, right? First, you have to go through by yourself. Then only you can able to think how to think a question.
Hello,
In
ma'am.
the exam, there won't be the similar question. Exact question. There won't be any exact question from any of the activity question or
Maybe we'll
any.
get the concept of that question. That is why I'm asking it. Okay, no problem.
But sorry, because there are too many questions. I can just go by
No, only
doubts.
3 questions for 3.1. So in previous session also we go one by one, so people are accepting it. That's why I'm asking for this.
Okay. What I can do? Okay, fine. Just move along this pattern.
Ma'am, I send the question. No, I sent question.
Who's this?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, ma'am.
Shiv, right?
Yeah, ma'am. मैम इन दिस क्वेश्चन मैंने सॉल्व तो कर लिया था आंसर का, आंसर सही है मेरा और मैं लॉजिक मेरे ख्याल सही है, बट पता नहीं
तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन बहुत ऊपर चले गया है, फिर से पेस्ट करना एक बार।
पेस्ट अभी जस्ट पोस्ट किया था।
हाँ, थैंक यू। हाँ, so what is your doubt in this question? Sorry?
I also posted this question in the chat box.
Okay. This first one, right?
Yeah, if you 3.2 find the maximum profit obtained by Ananya's shop, and it's a question.
Yes.
What's the name?
Ma'am, it can be done by double differentiation.
It can be done by?
Double differentiation.
Double differentiation?
I mean, by it is by
concept. भाई कौन सा क्वेश्चन? भाई कौन सा क्वेश्चन?
Differential equal to 0.
One question I have.
क्या मैम ये वाला?
हाँ.
मैम इसका आंसर तो ए है और हम स्टार्टिंग में सॉल्व किए थे तो उस टाइम हमको लगा कि x का मैथ x प्लस 1 ये सब तरह का मैंने आज तक ग्राफ देखा नहीं था बी और सी का,
जी,
तो मैंने
यहाँ
यहीं पे
आपको
लिखा।
वो चीज नहीं, यहाँ आपको खाली दो चीजें नोटिस करनी थी. दैट फर्स्ट थिंग दैट इट इज अ पैराबोला, राइट?
क्या मैम?
It is a parabola,
मैं 2 है।
right? So that means either it could look like this or this, right? But here the leading coefficient is 1. That means the value of A is 1, which is strictly greater than 0. So that means it's an upward parabola. So the answer is only D. So this two fact you have to observe. First thing that it is in parabola. And you know that every parabola will look like something like this. Either it look like this or it look like this.
Yeah,
And the
ma'am.
nature of parabola will totally depend on the leading coefficient. Either it could be an upward parabola or downward parabola. But here the leading coefficient is 1, which is strictly greater than 0. That's why it's an upward parabola. Now you got it?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Now could you I mean,
I have a question in the next question. I've just sent you the screenshot.
just now, right?
Yeah, just now.
Do you take the doubts of assignment graded, not graded assignment?
Yeah. We are just discussing some practice assignments doubt. This one,
And
right?
ma'am, one more thing. Yeah, these are the questions. One more thing. I generally couldn't understand this lecture where we had to create quadratic equations. This is just a small topic. So if you know, you could just give me a gist about this topic with these questions.
Okay, fine. So what
Thank you,
they
ma'am.
say, that two people bought 20 toys together. Okay, from these 20 toys, they lost 3 toys and then they lost 4 toys. Product of the current number of their toys is 42. Can you form an equation for these many things? Okay, so whenever you have some theoretical question where they say that you have to form an equation for that and something else, right? So for that, what you will do, first assign a variable for something. Here we have two persons, Deb and Ananya. So what we can say that let's suppose X denotes the number of toys
Yeah.
Deb bought, right?
Okay.
So now you know that X is the number of toys Deb bought, right? And we bought total 20 toys. So that means the number of toys bought by Deb plus the number of toys bought by Ananya is equals to 20, right? So that means X plus the number of toys bought by Ananya is 20, right? So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
means the number of toys bought by Ananya is simply 20 minus X, right?
Yeah,
So that means
correct.
the number of toys bought by Deb is X and the number of toys bought by Ananya is 20 minus X. Now what the second line says that from these 20 toys, Deb lost 3 toys. So now how many toys does Deb has? It has X minus 3 number of toys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Now the next line says that Ananya lost 4 toys. So the number of toys Ananya has
Y
are
minus
20
4.
minus X.
X
And
minus
now we
4.
have to minus it by 4, right?
3 minus X.
Yeah. So it's simply 16 minus X.
Minus 4.
These are the number of toys Ananya. Now the next line says that the product of the current number of toys is 42. So that means yeah, X minus 3 multiplied by 16 minus X is equals to 20 is equals to 42, right? Yeah. So now just multiply, open these two brackets and you will find out your answer.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you,
Does
ma'am.
Ma'am, I
anyone
have
have
one
doubt?
question from. I have question from
Ma'am,
week
I have
4.
a
Is it
doubt, question
possible?
number
Can you please
6.
repeat?
And I post my
Sorry, wait. We are discussing 3.2, right? So in 3.2, does anyone have any doubt?
Third question also.
Yeah, ma'am. We have a third question also. I have a doubt in third question also.
Okay.
But
Fine.
I have not.
So in the third question, they say that represent the following problem in the form of an equation. Okay. So a medicine manufacturer produces Y number of vaccines every day. Here they already assign a variable for their quantities, right? So Y is the number of vaccines they produces every day, right? Now the manufacture cost of each vaccine is 100 plus the number of vaccine manufactured on that day. Okay. So here what they say that a medicine manufacturer produces Y number of vaccines every day, right? And the second says that the manufacturing cost of each vaccine. So let's say, for my assumption, I am assuming that X is the cost of each vaccine, right? So then they say that X is equals to is
What is
100
it?
plus the number of vaccines manufactured on that day. So Y is the number of vaccine manufactured on that day, right? So X is nothing but 100 plus Y. So that means if we made Y vaccines, then the cost of each vaccine, not the total number of Y, not the total vaccines, is, yeah, for a particular vaccine, the cost is 100 plus Y. Okay. So on a particular day, the total manufacturing cost was 1000. So that means the number of vaccine, this is the number of vaccine multiplied by the cost of vaccine, which is 100 plus Y. And this is equals to 10K, right? 10,000. Okay. Now we have to find out how many vaccines were manufactured on that day. So we have this equation, Y is equals to, we got this relation that Y multiplied by 100 plus Y is equals to 10K. So if we somehow solve this, what we will get? We'll get simply 100 of Y plus
Quadratic
Y.
मिल
Y
जाएगा.
square is equal to 10.
Y square
So I think this
plus
option is correct, right?
Ma'am,
Yes.
please again explain how Y in multiplied by
See,
100 plus Y.
this is X is a cost of each vaccine, right? So if you made 5 vaccine, what is the cost? 5 multiplied by X, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in place of 5, I am making Y number of vaccines. So what will be the cost? Y multiplied by the cost of each vaccine. So that means Y
Yes,
multiplied by
ma'am.
100 plus.
Understand.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
X is equals to
X is the cost of each vaccine.
Hello.
Excuse me, ma'am.
So,
Hello, madam.
okay, I'll leave you. Who's this?
Ma'am, this is Devasis. I want to know the practice assignment. From the practice assignment, question number
Okay,
4.
Devasis, if you join late, let me inform you that we are going one by one. Okay, we are discussing 3.2. I'll come back to your practice assignment doubts at the end. Okay.
Okay.
So these two questions, I suppose, were cleared. Now let's move to another question. Do you guys have any doubt on 3.2?
मैम 100
Question number
plus
6.
Y कैसे हुआ था बस
And I posted right
No,
now.
ma'am.
Hello,
In the
ma'am.
comment section, I posted.
Okay.
My doubt is question number 6, 3.2.
मैम 100 plus Y कैसे हुआ था? Y is equal to 100 plus X. बस वहाँ पे समझ नहीं आया.
Why
Ma'am,
it is
please
Y
state it.
multiplied by 100 plus? Just
Why?
think about it. If you brought, if you in place of X, in place of Y, if you buy 5 vaccines and the cost of one vaccine is X, so then the cost of 5 vaccines is simply 5 multiplied by X. Simply, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So now we move to sixth question. Excuse me, could you mute yourself?
I think for this one we need to read out the fifth question. Then only actually
Okay,
data is
find the
available in the
maximum
fifth question.
profits.
So for this
Okay,
question, we
okay.
need to read out the fifth
Yes,
question.
fifth question,
Yeah.
5 number question.
Because that
It's
data
not
question
whole
is available
question,
in the fifth one. Can you
Huh.
post the fifth one?
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Guys,
please take a look at your chat.
Ma'am, question number 5.
Okay, fine. Got it. So just give me a second. Yeah, please mute yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Question number 5.
Yeah. Okay. This one second. I'll share my two. Just split my screen. Guys, please mute yourself.
Ma'am, any problem?
Yeah, actually my laptop got stuck. Hang ho gaya.
Not a big deal.
Okay.
ma'am.
Now my screen is visible.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
I have posted the fifth question in the chat box, ma'am. Data is there. Ananya runs a shop.
And this is a fifth and sixth question, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So Ananya runs a shop selling books. Profit makes from a shop is given by the function. So here explicitly you have given an equation where U is the amount that she spends on book binding. Okay. So find the value of U in order to maximize the profit P of U. That means you have to maximize this. You have to find a maximum value of this function. Again, P of U is simply given by minus 2U square plus 40U plus.
You can also.
Right. So that means it is a parabola. And from this minus of 2, that means the leading coefficient is minus 2, which is less than 0. We notice that it's a downward parabola. Right? So the maximum value will occur at the vertex. Again, the x-coordinate of a vertex. X-coordinate of a vertex is simply minus b by 2a. So in this case, it's minus 40 by minus 2 into minus 2. It's only 10, right? So if you put, so the value of U in order to maximize P of U is, do you please mute yourself? Okay, fine. Now the sixth question says, find the maximum profit obtained by Ananya shops. So if U at U is equals to 10, you are getting the maximum value. So that means P of 10 is the maximum profit, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So that means just compute P of 10, you will get 300.
मैम इसको डिफरेंशिएशन से भी हो जाता है ये.
हाँ. सॉरी क्या बोला?
डिफरेंशिएशन से भी हो जाता.
अभी तक डिफरेंशिएशन आप लोगों ने पढ़ा नहीं है ना, इसलिए अभी आपको पता होगा अगर आप प्रॉपर मैथ्स बैकग्राउंड से बिलोंग करते होंगे. यहाँ बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे हैं ना जो मैथ्स से नहीं बिलोंग करते या काफी टाइम पहले मैथ्स पढ़े. सो वी कैन नॉट गो बाय दैट मेथड.
समरी सेशन में बताया गया था मैम.
ओके फाइन. Now let's move to 3. I think we are done with 3.2. Can we move to 3.4? Sorry, 3.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
At which question do you have any doubt again? Hello?
Ma'am?
हाँ जी.
Ma'am, 3.2 question number 1.
3.2 question number 1.
Yeah, ma'am.
We already discussed it, right? No, we discussed 2. This is a question number 1, 3.2.
3.2.
Yes, ma'am.
3.1.
3.1 question number 1. Hello?
Ma'am, it's 3.2 question number में तो बनाना वाला जो है, the curved surface of the banana is shown in figure.
Question number 1.
Yeah, you have to follow the same process to
Which
the
one,
three
ma'am?
questions that she just
3
explained. It's the same
It's
process.
asking for
3.1 question number 1.
3.2. No, 3.2. The question number 1, not 3.1. Please
Yeah,
conclude, sir.
3.2 question number 1. So this is a
Yes.
3.2 question number 1, right?
No, this is 3.1. This is 3.1.
Point
He is
so just
asking
paste it
about
in the chat
3.2.
box. Now.
I will send the photo of the chat box.
Now, it's gone up.
Oh, हटना यार. मैम भेज दिए.
हाँ भेजूंगे. हाँ. Okay.
मैम चेक कीजिए बोला. कि क्वेश्चन ऑफ बनाना.
I hope you guys already had that question. Okay, I'm not pasting it. It take little time. So this is a question of 3.1, question number 1. 3.2, question number 1, I think.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
You know?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So in this question, it says that the curve on the surface of banana as shown in figure 2 can be described using the equation y is equals to x square plus 2x plus 4. And
The image is in the chat box, ma'am. You can bring to the screen. Banana
how?
image is there in the chat box.
Yeah, I can copy it and paste it, right? Okay, just wait. Just forget about this. So in this question, what you have to do that okay, and there's walking from one end of the banana to other end. What will be the x coordinate of the end's location once it reaches the vertex of its path? You just have to find the vertex of this parabola, x square plus 2x plus 4. What's the difficulty in that? I mean, you just have to apply simple formula x is equals to minus b by 2a. They explicitly meant that find the x coordinate of the end location once it reaches at the vertex of its path. That means the find of coordinates for vertex. Now it's clear, or do you want me to go through this question?
minus b by 2 का फॉर्मूला पक्का हो जाएगा.
हाँ, just minus b by 2a. Simple answer is minus 1.
Okay, ma'am. समझ गए. हो गया.
हाँ. So now any doubt on 3.2?
Sorry, ma'am, for disturbing you.
This Nandan Kumar, right?
Ma'am.
Yes. You guys want to discuss this question? Hello?
Ma'am, I don't think that's a week 3 question.
No, ma'am.
It's a week 2 question.
It's week 2 question. Just don't put week 2 questions now. Okay, so we let's move to 3.3. If
Ma'am,
you
doubt was
guys
3.4, question number 1.
okay, just we'll move step by step. So is there any doubt
Okay, ma'am.
from 3.3?
No.
You can raise your
No,
hand
ma'am.
first, okay, and then I'll mute you guys. No, right? Okay. So
No.
now let's move to
Third
3.
question.
Ma'am, one
Ma'am,
thing.
third question.
In third
3.3.
in third EQ, we have to calculate the tangents and slopes. So I want to know a method without differentiation. I only know the method that we calculate with differentiation.
In which question you have to calculate the tangent and slope?
Ma'am, we have to do that in actually 3.3 के सारे questions में वही कर रहे हैं. Slope
3.3.
calculate कर रहे हैं.
Okay, just send me one question so that we can discuss a
Okay.
question from there.
Sure, just a second.
3. Calculate the slope of parabola at point x comma y obtained by plotting the function of
Usually, like if we have to plot even a straight
we
line, it
have
will
a
take at
formula
least
that
5 minutes.
yeah, right.
But plotting a quadratic is like a hefty task.
Right. Here, one thing you can use that the slope of parabola will be represented by a line, right? So if you plot a parabola, let me share my screen. Who's this? Abhay Pratap. Okay, Abhay, I'll talk to you at the end. Okay, just stay in this session. So when you plot the plot your what we can say parabola. Yes.
Yeah.
Then you know that a slope of parabola at any point is simply a line touching that parabola, right? So what is the
Yes,
equation
ma'am,
of
like a
parabola here?
tangent.
X square plus 2x plus 4. Switch case. So y is equals to x square plus
2x plus.
So this is your parabola, right? Y is equals to x square plus 2x plus 4. Now if you put the equation, that line y is equals to, there's something minus 2x something, right? What is it? Minus
2x
2x
plus 2. 2x plus 2.
plus 2, right? So you observe that this line is actually crossing the parabola at 2 points, right?
Yeah.
So it
yeah.
can't express the slope of parabola at any particular point, right?
No.
What is the next option from that question? Y is equals to minus 2x, I guess. What's it?
Yeah,
Minus
y equals to plus 2x.
y is equals to plus 2x. Okay, so that means simply 2x. So you observe this line, that this line not even touches parabola. It it stays it's lie far away from the parabola. So again, this line can't be the slope of parabola, right? Now what's the next option? Y is equals to
minus 1.5x.
minus 1.5x. Now again, this line also lies far away from your parabola. So again, this line can't express the slope of your parabola. The last option, I guess, minus 2x was there, right? So you observe this black
It's
line.
just 0.5. But ma'am, actually, the first option that someone else said, it's not minus 2x plus 2. It's just 2x
plus 2x,
2.
man. It's plus 2x, man. 2x plus 2.
Yeah, it's
Plus 2.
That's the first option.
Yeah, still it will. It lie far away from the parabola.
No, it's black.
This black one.
Black one is y equals to minus 2x.
Just 1 second. 2x plus 2 and then 2x minus 5. Which screen is visible now? This one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got the idea what I want to say, right? That if
Yes,
ma'am, you
how this
Ma'am,
can
got
be
the correct-
resolved in the examinations?
Correct option is 2x plus 2, ma'am. It is the slope given in the answer, ma'am. It's
Ma'am,
not minus 2.
ma'am, even if we differentiate, ma'am, we would get 2x plus 2 and not minus 2x.
minus 2x, right? So then we have some difficulty here. Okay. Fine. Is there any proper formula discussed in the week for finding the slope? Hello?
Yeah, ma'am.
Is
Ma'am,
there
we
is
learn
a
how to calculate the vertex. 2ax plus b.
plus b is equal to ये slope on निकालने का
Yes, the differentiation. Like how we
differentiate
calculate the vertex or
line को
how we
differentiate करने
differentiate.
के बाद ये आता है
Yeah. So that means I mean, they haven't gone through. I mean, they are actually gone through the differentiation, but they just have given you the proper formula. That just put this formula.
Yeah, they haven't really mentioned the term
And they,
differentiation, but they have indirectly given us an idea.
yeah, so they have given this formula that slope is equals to that simply 2ax plus b. I think this is the formula.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So you just have to apply this formula. That's it. I don't think there's another way for. I mean, there is another way, but that way is too much theoretical. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The way you are
Can I
talking,
say
ma'am.
something?
Sorry?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I think without differentiation, we have to go one by one with options to find intersect points with this curve.
Yeah, I mean, we have to do much more work.
And whether we will have only one option satisfied with only one point. So we can say it is a tangent to this curve.
Yeah, right. For general formula, we
Yeah,
just
you're
have to
right.
this
But
slow formula kind of.
But it is too difficult to like solve all these options with that curve.
Yeah, right. So we won't go from that formula. We just use this formula for slope. Okay, just move to now. Just forget about this.
I think with the math background, I can say we have learned about differentiation. So can we go through that?
If you know, you can go.
Yeah,
If
we'll
you
get
don't
the
know,
same
they are
method,
already
same
given the
answer.
formula, so you can go from that. Okay,
Yeah,
just
like
leave
for
the topic
maximum,
now.
minimum value and the slope tangent.
You will learn these all kind of things in week 8. So just don't worry about differentiation and all things. We'll go step by step. Okay.
I think this
So
is
now
the
let's
I
move
think
to
every meeting, madam,
3.4
this
before
happens.
further
Somebody tells differentiation. I think this is the third time this entire session you're speaking the same thing.
Sorry. See, we'll taught you differentiation in week 5 or 6. Okay, in detail, in proper detail. So don't worry about it.
मैम मीन्स मतलब जेई लेवल से ऊपर है डिफरेंशिएशन
नहीं जेई में डिफरेंशिएशन जो होता है ना वो प्रॉपर फॉर्मूला बेस्ड होता है कॉन्सेप्चुअल उतना कुछ खास नहीं होता हम लोग यहाँ कॉन्सेप्चुअल पढ़ाएंगे एक्चुअली डिफरेंशिएशन
इतना भी इजी नहीं होता है इतना भी इजी नहीं होता है
अरे वो
कम से
प्रैक्टिस
कम
करने से आ
मैथमेटिक्स
जाता है
हाँ
जितना प्रैक्टिस
एडवांस
करोगे
लेवल
उससे
में
वो आ जाएगा
आई आल्सो गिव जे एडवांस और फिर मेन दोनों बार मैंने बच चुका है
मैम
हाँ
प्लीज
मतलब ट्रिक्स
cover
एंड
the
टिप्स पे बेस्ड
questions.
होता है ऐसा नहीं होता है दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट टू
Ma'am,
से
continue, ma'am. 3.4, question number 1.
3.4
Yes, ma'am.
you
My
guys
doubt.
have
Question number
Maths
1.
question number 3.41. Ma'am, I have pasted it in the
wait.
comment section.
Question number 1, ma'am.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'll ask one by one. If you have, just raise your hand. Don't say anything else. Solution of quadratic equations. So 3.4. Question number 1. Do you guys want to discuss it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
The stone is thrown from that question. Okay. This one, right? So stone is thrown with an initial speed u, as shown in the figure 3. The height of the stone trajectory above the ground is h of t. So that means the equation is already given to you for the trajectory. Okay, stone's trajectory.
Ma'am, we have to find maximum value and equate with the 5 meter. Is it correct?
If the highest point in the air that stone can reach is 5 meters, yeah, right. and you have to find the value of u. So that means, see, this is again a parabola.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is a type question of kinematics.
Yeah, kinematics. Yeah. Yeah, you can say that this is
हाँ.
question of
Okay, fine.
kinematics.
So here simply h of t is nothing but minus 5 of t square plus 1 by 2 u t plus 0 something you can assume. That means the value of a is minus 5, the value of b is u by 2, value of c is 0. So what is the coordinate of vertex? Is x coordinate of vertex is simply minus b by 2a. So it means minus u by 10, I guess, right? So if you put the value of this in h of t, that means you just have to solve this equation, that h of minus u by 10 is equals to 5.
Ma'am,
If you
value
solve
of
this
B question.
Sorry?
Ma'am, it's minus u by 20, I guess.
Name repeat again.
2a, it's there, na? Yeah, sorry, I missed this too. Okay, I'll repeat again. So what's actually we have to find here we have given the maximum value of function. We have to find the value of u, right? So here the given parabola h of t is minus 5t square plus u by 2t plus 0, right? You can assume this form. Right, so here the value of a is minus 5, the value of b is u by 2, and the value of c is 0. They given that the highest point in the air that the stone can reach is 5 meters. So that means the maximum value of the function is, max value of the function, value of h of t is actually 5 meter, right? But we observe that h of t is simply a parabola, a downward parabola, because the sign of a is minus 5, that means this is 0. So the
Ma'am, what's the value of g?
it's u by 2.
No, ma'am. What's the value of g? Gravity. What's the value of g? 9.8 and 10.
9.8.
What's the value of g? Why do you want g here?
We don't need g.
Yeah, we just have this. This is a properly parabola based question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So here the coordinate of
not a
vertex
physics
is
question.
x is equals to minus b by 2a. So if you put here x is equals to minus b will be minus u by 2 into 2, and the value of a is minus 5, right? So x is nothing but u by 20. Yeah, I guess I'm right? U by 20, right? So here, if you put the value u by 20, that is h of u by 20, you have 5. That means the maximum value is 5. So if you put in place of t simply u by 20, what I'll get minus 5 u square by 400 and plus u square by 40. I guess this is equals to 5. Now if you solve this equation, you will got your answer.
Repeat again, ma'am.
I have repeated twice. There is nothing in this question. It's only given that you have to find the coordinate of vertex. You know that the parabola will achieve its maximum value at its vertex, and the maximum value is already given to you. U is just a constant. You have to find the value of u. That means it is a constant. This is parabola given in terms of t. You can assume in terms of x also, that h of x is minus 5x square plus u by x by 2, right? It's a very simple question. Just go through it. If you don't understand, I'll explain in the next session. Okay, there's nothing here. Just understand the concept of maximality of a parabola. See, we just have three things. Okay, so I'll repeat. Okay, suppose you have a parabola y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, right? First thing, we have that if the coefficient a is strictly greater than 0, that means the leading term is positive, then it's an upward parabola. And if a is strictly less than 0, it's a downward parabola, right? This is the first thing you should notice. Second thing, that the coordinate of vertex, particularly x coordinate of vertex,
minus b by 2a.
Yeah, is equals to minus b by 2a. And the third thing, if your a is strictly greater than 0, then the parabola will have minimum value. I mean, the minimum value of the function could possible, and the minimum value attain at by attaining
Vertex.
attain at its vertex.
Yes.
These are the three concepts you should first keep in mind.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
But in the question, a is less than 0.
So it's a downward parabola. That means the maximum value will attain.
Maximum value, then maximum value u upon 20 is equal to 5 maximum height. Then we got answer 100.
Just solve the equation, this equation, minus 5 u square 400, this equation. You will got the value of u. You will get the value of u. Do you want me to solve this? Okay, I will solve this again. Let's go through this question once again, okay?
मैम जो आपको नीचे लिखे तो दिखाई नहीं
Please mute yourself if you don't want to. Yes, Shiv.
लड़कियां की ढेर सारी की बस
अरे श्रद्धा. हेलो.
मैम जो नीचे लिखा होता है बस दिखाई ना, उसको नोट कर ले हम.
This one.
मैम बस इक्वेशन बता दीजिए कैसे बना है. बस और
सी सबसे पहली चीज तो यहाँ पे एक पैराबोला गिवन है तुम्हें, वो भी डाउनवर्ड पैराबोला गिवन है बिकॉज नेगेटिव साइन है, राइट? और मेन चीज यहाँ है कि मैक्सिमम वैल्यू दिया हुआ है, एक u की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है, एंड यू नो दैट द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू अटेन एट वर्टेक्स, सो दैट मींस h of u by 20 is equals to 5. ये तुम्हें इक्वेशन मिले, राइट?
मैम इंग्लिश प्लीज.
सॉरी,
इंग्लिश.
Yeah, sorry. So there is a equation of parabola is given to you, and they have given the maximum value of parabola, right? And you know that the maximum value of parabola occur at its vertex. So the coordinate of vertex is simply u by 20. So if you substitute the value of t is equals to u by 20 in your h of t, you should get 5. So now you have to find the value of u for which you get 5. It's simple, right?
Understand. All right.
It's an easy question. Just go through it once. You will, I hope you will understand. Okay, let's move to next.
Ma'am, in this 3.3, ma'am, do you have the question available with you, ma'am, right now? Can you display on the board, ma'am?
Yeah, I have three question in 3.3, right?
Yeah, 3.3, there are 3 questions.
So you have any doubt in those 3?
Ma'am, I want to confirm the equation once again, ma'am, because the slope that is given over there, the answer that is given, ma'am, it is not matching the
guys,
equation.
It's not matching because we have not been given the point of the tangency.
No, it should pass through the slope, at least it touch the slope. The problem is, ma'am,
which one? First, second, third, just tell me.
Ma'am, first one, ma'am, y equals to x square plus 2x plus 4, ma'am. Ma'am, there is a misprint in the question, ma'am.
No, there's, see, in the first question, the equation is y is equals to x square plus 2x plus 4. If you want to find the slope of this parabola, the simple formula is the simple formula is 2ax plus b, right? So here the value of a is 1. So it's 2x plus 2 is the correct answer.
Yes, ma'am. That slope is not passing through, is not on the parabola, ma'am. It is passing down from down.
The catch is here. We have plotted.
Can you plot it on decimals, ma'am?
Yeah, the equation is not matching, but the parabola and the slope are a little bit far, but the line, this is the equation of slope, right? It's not the exact equation of line. What I am,
ma'am, but the tangent should pass through the parabola only, ma'am.
But
it's
this is not the equation of tangent.
It's the equation of your slope.
It's the equation of slope only. But the equation of tangent will given by some other field. It's not an equation of tangent. It's just an equation of slope.
Ma'am, but the other equations and their slopes are on the curve only, ma'am. I checked the remaining questions also.
Yeah, but they may be on the curve or may not be on the curve. But in the if you have a parabola, the tangent, the tangent will be a line, right? But this is actually giving the slope of a tangent line. What I was doing, I also understand that that's not the correct way of doing these questions, right?
So, ma'am, you say basically the tangent or the slope will not pass through the parabola.
Yeah, right. It is possible that it won't pass through the parabola.
And can you plot this this point on the decimal?
But I also noticed that this line will lie far away from parabola. But now I understand that it's just a slope. It's not the tangent line.
Ma'am, because if you change the constant little bit, ma'am, the line is touching the parabola. That's what I'm saying. maybe the
Yeah, that
misplaced of the
may represent the equation of tangent. See, the equation of tangent line na actually based on the particular points. If we change our point, the equation of tangent will also change. Here it is given that it's a general slope, right? So if general slope is given to us, so that means it's not belong to a particular point. The tangent line will be differ by point to point. There is no general equation for tangent on the whole curve. In general, there is may not be the general. I'm saying may not. So in some cases there are, in some cases they are not. Here you just have to understand that okay, the slope of parabola is given by this formula. Because of the differentiation, we discuss it later in the week 5 or 6. Let's go to 3.4 now.
मैम आपने
Otherwise
क्वेश्चन
we'll
क्या
lose.
लिखा है? क्वेश्चन में क्या लिखा है और बहुत अपना आवाज बढ़ा लीजिए ना माइक का
Sorry?
माइक का थोड़ा आवाज बढ़ा लीजिए और तीसरा में
हाँ,
क्या लिखा
मेरे
है बता
माइक का
दीजिए
आवाज बढ़ा.
Ma'am, can you just force mute everyone? Then if they have
I'll
any
force mute.
question, then they will raise hand and
हाँ,
speak.
first you guys raise your hand. After that only you will. There's option. Yeah. Now you can't unmute yourself if I don't. Okay. So if you guys have any doubt in 3.4, rather than accept question number 1, you guys can raise your hands. Otherwise, accept question number 1, I'm saying. Okay. What's this? Swarp, can you unmute yourself? Once again. If not, then Sanidhya?
Hello?
Yes, yes. What's your doubt? Swarp?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your doubt?
3.7, question number 2.
We are on 3.4. You will ask it when we reach at 3.7. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anyone who has doubt in 3.4 rather than accept question number 1? Sanidhya, could you please unmute yourself? Hello, Sanidhya? Oh, sorry, someone else.
Hello,
Sorry. Yes, what's your doubt?
ma'am. I have two
Yes.
questions, ma'am. Doubt.
Your doubt in question number 2.
Yes, ma'am.
So in question number 2, you just have to find the root of the equation. And we have discussed how to find the root of the equation in lectures. So I suggest you just go back and try those methods.
Okay, ma'am.
Just try it by yourself only. I mean, it's not that tough. You may miss some of the miscalculation or something. But yeah. You want to say something else? Okay, fine. So let's move to 3.5. Does anyone have any doubt in 3.5? Just raise your hand. Okay. So Shiv, what's your doubt? Shiv Jain. No. Okay. So Om Kumar. Yeah. Shiv.
Ma'am, I have doubt in question 3.5. This is question number 3. 3.4, question number 3.
3.5 is just based on find the roots. Okay, I'm not going to discuss that much. I mean that question. Okay, if you have any doubt in 3.5, then let me know.
Fourth question.
Yes, ma'am. I have.
3.5, right? So just raise your hand. I'll come one by one. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay,
Om
question
Kumar,
number 3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay, we have 3
For
and 4.
question number 1.
3 and 4. Question number 3 and 4.
1,
3.4.
3.4.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
I'm not going to discuss 3.4 again. They are just simple 3 questions. They don't, they don't contain any of the conceptual things. Am I right?
Ma'am, question number 3, sorry, activity question 3.5, question number 3 and 4. And I
Okay,
posted.
3 and 4. Fine. We have 3 and 4. Any other questions?
No.
No,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. 1 and 5, they say. Fine. 1, 3, and 4 and 5. Okay, you want me to discuss
Post
every
it
question?
on the chat box.
Yeah.
Please give it. Otherwise, it will go off.
Okay. So let's go one by one. Okay. Ria, right?
Yes, ma'am. Same question. 3.5, question number 4.
Okay. So first we'll discuss this question. Ma'am, after get qualified for presidency assignment, it's necessary to submit. Yeah, it is necessary to submit the assignments because they are graded assignment. You will get some credit based on those assignments, so it's better to submit. So let's okay, so in 3.5 question, I'm discussing one by one. Okay, so in question number 1, I don't think there is we have to through the vertex by intercept of the quadratic question. Okay, so question number 1 is a little bit easy, so I'm leaving it. Identify the point at question number 2 is identify the point at which the slope of equation is 10. Again, question number 2 is again easy. Just use the formula for the slope. Now let's come to question number 3. Some people want to discuss this question.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
This question, right? So choose the correct statement with respect to the sensitivity of the following equation. This is only 10x square. Huh?
Ma'am, I think that 10x square is rather a typo in the question because we don't have to look out for sensitivity with respect to anything. We just have to look at the options.
Okay. By sensitivity, we means the rise and fall. I mean, how fast the function could grow, right? That's the meaning of sensitivity here. Suppose if you have 2 functions f and g, suppose this is your graph. If you have 2 functions, first function is moving like this, second function is moving like this. Okay, so this function is rapidly, it's growing faster than this function. This function f is going faster than this function g. So that means this function f is more sensitive than this function g. That's the meaning of sensitivity here. Okay, so here they say that the equation 10x square is more sensitive. So if you plot these 3 equations, 10x square, 0.1x square, x square, and 0.5x square. So you observe that these all equations will denote the parabola whose vertex set at 0, 0. But the what we can say, but the nature of these 3 functions are depend on their coefficients. Since we have here 10x square, so that means this function will grow more faster than any of the below one, and the function 5x square will move after that. This function f is equals to 10x square will grow more faster than any of this function. After that, the function 5x square will grow, because you can easily see here that if you put x is equals to 2 itself, then you know that 10 into 2 square is simply 10 into 4, which is 40, right? And if at x is equals to 2, the value of function 5x square is simply 20, right? So that means this value 40 is more than this value 20. That means at x is equals to 2, this function is attaining the value 40, whereas this function 5x square is attaining the value of 20. So that means this function is more rapidly going growing as compared to 10x square. So after that, we have the function y h is equals to x square. So after these two functions, the x square will grow. And at least, I mean, at the end, the last function 0.1 x square will go. Because you can easily compute the values of function at simply at x is equals to 2. So at x is equals to 2, it attaining the 40. At x is equals to 2, this will attain 0.01 multiplied by 4, which is 0.04, right? And at x is equals to 2, it will attain 4, and at x is equals to 2, it will attain 10. So that means this 10x square is most sensitive. The 0.01 x square is the least
The
sensitive.
fourth one would be 20, 5x square.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. So this x square is not most sensitive. Most sensitive is 10x square. And this 5x square is also not least sensitive. The least sensitive is 0.01 x square, right?
Ma'am, so by sensitivity, we are actually checking how steep the graph is, right?
Right. That how fast the graph grow as compared to the as we grow the values of x.
So we'll check that by checking the coefficient, right, of x square.
Right. Because x square is common in every of the function. Of the function. So the larger coefficient we have, that function will grow, rapidly as compared to
And
all
if
other.
we ever get confused, we can check by putting random values, right?
Right. But
Okay.
yeah, just take the same values at every functions. Okay.
In this question,
Check at x is equals to 2.
in this question, the question 10x square they should not have given, ma'am. Sensitive are the following equations. That alone makes sense.
Yeah, right. I think this will be a little typo here because the question just ended here. Following equations. Just ignore this 10x square. I'll note.
Ma'am, repeat again.
What do you want me to repeat? See, by sensitivity, we just mean that how fast our function grow as compared to other functions, right? Here we have 4 functions, 10x square, x square, 0.01 x square, and 5x square. So if you simply put x is equals to 2, you get here 40, here we get 20, here we get 4, and here we get 0.04. That means this function 10x square is growing faster than any of the function, and this function 0.01 x square give us the least values. The minimum values among all these 4 functions. So that's why we say that this 10x square is most sensitive and 0.01 x square is least sensitive. Okay.
Well done.
Fine. Now let's go to question number 1, 2. Four. You guys want to discuss question number 4 also?
Yes, ma'am, please.
I'll post it on the chat box.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a little doubt in this question number 3.
What's your doubt?
Can't we just see that which one is sensitive, means more sensitive or less sensitive? Can't we just double differentiate them and then check them?
See, you know differentiation. Okay.
Yeah,
just keep
as
it to
I know,
yourself.
that's why I'm telling it.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do that because differentiation is also used for checking the what we can say. Slope and all things.
But ma'am, double differentiation, how can you describe this?
Double differentiation actually check the slope of the derivatives. So that will help you. Okay. Just
No,
don't go
ma'am, double
through that.
differentiation
and what
is
you
about
explained is
maximum
actually the
minimum
same thing.
value, but first differentiation is about slopes.
Yeah, just wait. Just don't discuss those questions. We are lacking our times. Okay. So this is a question. My screen is visible?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So here the question is, a football player kicks a football from the ground. The path of the football can be the function this. Okay, this is a path of a football. where x is the horizontal distance, h of x the height of football above the ground. When both measured in feet, another player jumps and takes header with the slope of the function h of x is minus. Choose the correct option. Okay, what is the maximum height reached by the player's head to take the header in 0.7.2 feet?
Am I
See
audible?
here what is happening, that eventually it's on the ground, so that means eventually the football is moving around the ground. But what happens when a player kicks the football, it goes upward, but it won't fall but properly down. Some player will stand here and he kicks the football from his head at the height of, yes, 7.2 meter, right? Horizontal x-axis is, someone was saying something, you want to say?
Yeah, ma'am, can I say something?
Yeah.
I think we have to compute the value of like slope, and then we will get the value of x. And again, we will put in this function hx. We will get the height, I think.
Okay, let me
Wait.
do it first. Okay.
Uh,
H of x, the height of football above the
yes,
ground.
yeah, if we do that, so it will we will get the 20 feet. But the maximum height reached by players head to take the header is 7.2 feet. How it will get? I didn't understand this.
See, h of x is the height of football above the ground when both are measured in a feet. Another player jumps and takes header with when the slope of function h of x is this thing minus 0.64, right? So that means this when our h of x is equals to minus 0.64, at that x, at that particular value of x, that function will takes it to be an header, right? So let's find out what will be the value of x there. Okay,
So
because another player
2ax
jumps.
plus b is equal to minus
So what's the
2ax plus. So then if we find out the a, so we need to do that 2ax plus b is equal to minus 0.64.
Yeah, I mean you have to put the value x is yeah, you have to calculate the value of x. I mean you have to find out the root of this equation.
Ma'am, can you explain this question again?
Sorry? Yeah. See what's happening here, that a football player kicks a football from the ground. The path of the football can be modulated by the function h of x is equals to this function. That means this function demonstrate the graph of football. Okay. So when x is horizontal distance, h of x is the height of football above the ground. So that means whenever we take x to be horizontal, this is your h of x denoting the height of the football, right? But here the case that another player jumps and takes header when the slope of function h of x is equals to minus 0.64. See, wait, here we don't have to go. I mean, this is not true because we have to take the slope, right? So what is the slope here? So slope is simply minus, 2 into minus 1 by 24.
Ma'am, can we go through the differentiate
The
and put it
ma'am,
to
the
the
slope when the ball falls.
See, let me explain. Okay, here they say that the slope is equals to, I mean that person will will take header when the slope of function is equals to minus 0.64. So the slope of function is simply minus 2 by 125x, right? This is the equation of slope for this function. Just apply 2ax plus b, right? Here the value of b is 0, so 2ax will become minus 2 by 124x, and this is equals to 0.64. So that means the value of x is simply that 0.64 multiplied by 125 upon of this minus 2, right? So when you calculate the value of x here, you will get that point, that x, where the function, what is this, 40, right?
40, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So that means at x is equals to 40, this person came and hit the football with the help of his head. Okay, that much information is given in the question. Now let's move again. Now we have to choose the correct set of options. The first set says that the maximum height reaches by the player's head to keep the header is 7.2 feet. The maximum height reached by the player's head.
So H40 will
So
equal
that
to how
means
much?
we have to calculate the maximum height reached by from the player's head, not from the ground itself.
slope is equal to आपने लिखा 2 into 1 to
Sorry.
Slope is equal to आपने लिखा है 2 into 1 by 24. तो नीचे कैसे -2 into 1 by 25 कैसे हो गया? 125 कैसे हो गया?
See, just mute yourself. Okay. See, we have to calculate the maximum height reached by the player's head to take the header is 7.2 feet. The second option says that the maximum height achieved by the ball is 20 feet. The maximum height reached by the player's head to be taken header is 9.2 feet. Okay, so let's calculate what is the maximum height of the football. Okay, so again the maximum height will attain at the vertex. What is the x coordinate of vertex? Is simply minus b by 2a. So here our minus b is 0, so that means vertex is 0, right? So that means vertex was situated at x is equals to 0, but the value of vertex, I mean the coordinates, the total coordinate of vertex is 0, and the maximum value of the football is actually 20, right? So this is the maximum value of the football, 20. Now, so that means this option is correct, right? The maximum height achieved by the football is 20. Am I right? You guys can speak now.
Yes. How you got to input H40?
One by one.
Where x is the horizontal distance, hx the height of football above.
How did you get this 20 mark?
You get 7.2 because at this point a player jumps and puts the header.
Yeah. So at this point, player jumps and put the header. So that means at 7.2.
So you put the H40.
That's 40, right? Yeah. So the value of here, what's the value at that point that we have to calculate? That means at x is equals to 40, we are getting it to be minus 0.64, right? No. Wait. X is equals to 40. What is the value of h of 40?
Yes.
Right. So the value of h of 40 is simply
32.8.
32.8. Right.
Yeah,
so it's 32.8. So that means this player is kicking the what we can say, that pushing the football from its head at x is equals to 20 with the height of 38.2, and the maximum value of the football to reach will be 20. Right. So if we force the person's head, then the difference of these two will be 40. It's 9.2. Yeah. So that means the simple this height, that the maximum height reached by the person's head is simply nothing but 38.2 minus of 20, which is equals to 7.2. This will be, I guess.
It is 7.2, ma'am.
32.8.
H of 40 is 7.2.
Should be minus 13.8
Yeah,
plus
ma'am.
20. So that comes to 7.2.
Ma'am, also 40 is 13.
Okay. I have calculated right now, and it is 7.2.
Correct.
So we got the answers, right?
Can you please summarize, ma'am?
Yes.
Can you please explain how you got this 7.2, ma'am?
Yes. Now we solve this. See what's happening here, that this is your ground. This is your horizontal ground, and that's how your football is moving. But what happens, some person come here and pushes the football with the help of his head. So when he pushed the football, this football will move away, right? This move from following this path now, not this path. Now it follows this path. So we have to find at which x this person stands, right? So that information is given by this line, that another player jumps and takes header when the slope of function h of x is minus 0.6. So with the help of this information, I get that, okay, at x is equals to 40, this person is standing. And we observe that at x is equals to 40, the value of height, I mean the height which football can take is simply 13.8, I guess. They calculate it, right? And how we calculate? Just put just calculate h of 40. If you calculate h of 40, you will get 13.8, right? And the maximum value and the maximum height a football can reach is 20 feet. 20 feet. And this we obtained by the vertex concept, okay? By the vertex x coordinate and y coordinate. And if you subtract this, that 20 minus 13.8, we will get simply 7 point. So that's your answer.
Ma'am, I guess it's 6.2, ma'am. 6.2, ma'am.
Ma'am, it won't be 13.8. It would be 12.8.
Okay, so I haven't calculated it. Let me calculate now.
I have calculated, ma'am. H of
It's
40 is 7.2 feet.
H of 40 is 7.2.
Yeah, ma'am.
7.2 only.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Okay,
That's why the
so
answer
that
is
will be the
7.2 feet.
that means that will be the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Fine.
ma'am, why are you subtracting 20 from?
Yeah, then we don't have to subtract because this height is only 7.2. But how this could be the maximum height achieved by maximum height reached by the player's head to take the okay, fine. So that means if a player was standing at x is equals to 20, he have to jump at 7.2 feet to touch the football. That's the meaning of this line now.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that means if he want to hit the football with the help of his head, he have to jump at max 7.2.
7.3.
7.2 feet.
Yes,
Now it is clear, or should I have to summarize once again?
Clear, ma'am.
It's clear.
Shall we move to next question?
Yes.
Can you give a quick recap of this question in the new page? This page looks like a mess, you know.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I just wanted to ask one thing. That we got x is equal to 40 for the person who takes the header. So we just put the value of x in the equation hx, which is
Yeah, correct. In the
yeah.
equation
So
itself.
so we get 20 minus 12.8, which is
No. Then
7.2.
we get 7.2 only.
Yeah, but ma'am, we have to solve, right? 12. It would be 20 minus 12.8, which would
No.
give me 7.2.
Why we have to?
It's
I mean,
minus 12.8 plus 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
what I'm
the
saying.
value is
20 minus
and that the
20
value is
minus
7.2.
yeah.
That is
So
the answer is 7.2.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
the
saying.
answer is 7.2, right?
Yes,
ma'am.
That much you
Yeah,
got.
the overall answer is 7.2.
See what's going on here is see what's happening here, that this is your football ground. The football is moving in this path. Here some person came and he wants to hit this football. Okay, so they ask that at which height he has to jump to touches the football or get a header to that football. Okay, so from this equation we get that this boy is standing at x is equals to 40. If he wants to give a header to this football, how much height he should he should jump. So that height is given by h of 40, because the football is following this path h of x, right? So if you calculate h of 40, you simply get 7.2. That means this boy have to jump at the height of 7.2 feet to touches the football. So that's the answer. That's why this option is correct. And overall the maximum height a football can reach is 20 feet, and this we obtained using the formula of vertex and all. Okay, fine. Now
So ma'am,
let's
we just substitute in minus 1 by 25 into x square. So in the place of x, we put 40.
yeah, in the place of
We
x
get
we will
the
put 40.
7.2.
Right.
Ma'am, can you explain the second option a little more?
Second option. So
Yeah.
second option, the maximum height achieved by the ball is 20 feet. This one.
20. Yeah, ma'am.
See again this is a parabola. negative sign shows that it's a downward parabola. So the maximum value of the parabola will attain at its vertex, right?
Minus b by 2. Yeah.
So if you find out minus b by 2a, if you put here, then the vertex x coordinate of vertex is simply 0, right?
0. Yeah.
And h of 0 is equals to 20. So that means the maximum height of the function is 20.
Okay. Yeah, man. Got it.
So I think we are done with 3.5. Let's move to 3.6. Okay, there is no activity 3.6.
So there is only 3.7 after 3.5.
3.7. Yeah. So is there any doubt in 3.7? In question number 1, simply says choose the correct standard form for quadratic equation. Okay, question 1 is easy, right? You just have to solve two brackets. The roots are already given there.
Or we can form the equation by roots.
Yeah, you can form the equation by root, right? There's a nice formula that a bracket of x minus alpha x plus beta, that thing.
But professors didn't talk about that in the lectures.
Exactly.
They haven't
my
taught?
doubt. No, actually, that
Okay,
was
yes.
my doubt.
Let
See,
me.
I tried following the formula that you mentioned, which was also given in the lecture, just the formula. By that, I went for option B in the first, but that is incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And please write this formula.
Yeah. This is the first question, right? The roots are already given to you. So if x is equals to 7.7 by 2 and x1, there are two roots, x1 and x2. x2 is equals to minus 10 by 3. Then you guys know that the formula, I mean, if
And we can
alpha
check
and
it by
beta,
putting the values in the equations.
yeah, you can use that thing also, that you just simply put the x is equals to 7 by 2, but that will be much more time taking, right?
It will be much more time taking. Yes, ma'am.
So if alpha and beta are the roots, then the equation is actually given by x minus alpha into x minus beta is equals to 0. This kind of thing, right? So if you substitute alpha is equals to, suppose this is your alpha and this is your beta, then the equation is simply x minus 7 by 2 multiplied by x plus 10 by 3 is equals to 0. So if you solve this equation, I think you get something.
We have already an option like.
This option is correct.
हेलो मैम, इसको ऐसे भी
Yes.
तो कर सकते हैं, सम ऑफ रूट और अति प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रूट करके.
If you know
Yes,
that
ma'am.
thing, that's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But this
That
is a
is the
most common
multiplication
thing.
of the brackets. Like if you multiply these brackets, you will get x square minus in bracket alpha plus beta plus alpha into beta is equals to
Yeah,
0.
right.
Yeah.
You also
That
can.
is the same formula.
Same thing. Okay, fine.
Okay, so ma'am, one doubt. The correct standard form does not say that it is the correct form when it is in the factors form, right? The one you have written here, x minus 7 by 2.
This is like identity, not the equation.
So that's not the correct. So that we will not call this factor form the correct standard form. Is that what you mean? Because I clicked on this option and it is shown as incorrect. Well, the question says that we have to choose the correct standard form.
Okay.
Correct standard form.
This is the correct standard form.
Yeah,
No,
solving
ma'am,
by
it is not a
brackets.
correct
So
standard form.
the lecture had that the standard form needs to be integers, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, ma'am, it's a rational number.
Huh? Sorry?
Ma'am, this form is like the minus 7 by 2 is a rational number.
Yeah, this is not a correct one. I am asking you to, I mean, I asked to
Yes,
multiply.
ma'am.
the bracket.
Why not we
Yeah.
simply
Fine.
choose the standard form? You look
If
at
you
the other
choose
three
this,
forms, ma'am. The second is 2, 3, and 4. These are not
Yes.
look like a standard form, but look at the first one. Yes, the ax square minus bx minus c equal to 0, like that.
Right.
Why can't we can choose it by simply by looking at
Yeah, we can observe that also. Yeah, I
See,
mean,
but that
whatever
will
you are
create a
saying,
problem
that's
with
true.
the
But
option and option
this is
also.
the general case if you have roots, then.
okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
but
If
if
you
Ma'am,
you
option D is not correct.
Okay, thank you.
that will create
if
a
maybe
problem
we
with any other option of the same type.
I agree with Bala because that is by intuition you understand that this is the sun form and not the ones with the fraction.
Right, right. So is
Yeah,
there any doubt
exactly.
in question number 2?
I have a
Yes, ma'am.
And
I
question
have a
number
doubt.
In second question?
Yeah,
Ma'am, it's
one
option D
Which?
instead of option E.
ma'am. We can't find the value of A, whether we can say that A is positive by seeing the graph. Can we find the value of A?
See, you can,
I don't think
since this graph is,
upward, so we can say it is greater than 0. A is greater than 0. But
no.
I tried to calculate the value of A.
See, here the graph, no. Here it's not given in the standard form. First you have to arrange it into the standard form and then you can guess the sign.
Okay, ma'am, understood. Thank you.
Yeah, this is B minus X is given there, right? This B minus X should not be.
Yeah.
So I think the second
Okay.
question is not that much difficult.
No.
See, if you have much more, I mean, there's only one intersection point is given to you, one root is given to you, minus 2, right? For finding the value of A, you may need both of the roots. So I don't think the value of A will be that much clear here.
I
But
have
it's
tried
clear
to
that A is
calculate
less
but
than
didn't
0.
get any answer.
Right.
Absurd
Because
values are come.
right, both of the roots haven't given to you. Okay. So now
Yeah.
let's move to third question. Choose the set of correct option regarding the
Ma'am,
quadratic function. Third is easy because you just have to compute the roots.
Yeah, 3 and 4 both are easy.
Okay, fine. Let's move to 3.8. Yes.
ma'am, in this question में answer D is given.
वो A वाले में A is less than 0. Which
अब इसको
question?
कंप्लीट सॉल्व किए तो मेरा आ रहा है मैम x स्क्वायर माइनस 70x प्लस 1 इज इक्वल टू 0 तो उल्टा है.
Okay. Which question you want? You are saying you are not that much audible, Shiv.
मैम यही वाला क्वेश्चन. मैम ये वाला क्वेश्चन यही वाला.
कौन सा वाला? 3.7 का?
3.7 क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 ये वाला जब यहाँ पे लगा हुआ है.
अच्छा, ये जो फुटबॉल, अच्छा ये वाला जो उस पे लगा हुआ है. हाँ. So
वो समझ
उसमें
में नहीं है फुटबॉल होगा.
हाँ, तो यहाँ पे तुम्हें वो चीज भी तुम पुट कर सकते हो कि x is equals to 7/2. You also can check the answers by just putting the roots if it satisfy the equation or not. But the general formula is this: that if you have two roots alpha and beta, then the equation is x minus alpha, x minus beta. You just mute yourself, okay?
Wait for them.
Fine. Now in 3.8, the first question we have done with 3.8, right? 3.9, I guess.
बस ये बता दीजिए वन नंबर आंसर कैसे हुआ.
Sorry?
इस क्वेश्चन का वन नंबर आंसर कैसे हुआ. मतलब ये
See, we'll discuss it later, Shiv. You are not that much audible, so I'm not getting what you are saying. Let's move forward.
Ma'am, 3.8 question number 1, please.
Okay, 3.8 question number 1 he is asking.
Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot.
Question was in the chat box.
Okay. We haven't discussed 3.8. Okay, fine. So
Yeah.
what should be added in P of X to make the perfect square if P of X is this thing?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
just try it out. If you add 1, 2, 3, 4. See, here
Just put the value and check it the answer.
No, that will be, I mean, simpler here since the options are simple.
Yeah,
But
the options are simple. So you are saying.
okay, fine. See, here they say that what should be added in P of X to make it perfect square. So here observe this term, this minus 12, right? So if you want this to be a perfect square, this should be in some form that x square plus 2 into something x plus b square type, right? and this should be b. Then it will be x plus b the whole square, right? So here it is minus of 12. So that means minus 12 can be written as minus 2 into 6, right? So your b should be b is equals to 6, minus of 6. So if you take b is equals to minus of 6, your b square should be 36. So that means here it is given that 34. So if I want to make it to be 36, what I should add? 2. So that means option 2 is correct. I'll repeat it again, since we have given that x square minus 12x plus 34. And they asked to add something here such a way that it will become some x plus b the whole square. But we know that x plus b the whole square look like x square plus 2 into b into x plus b square, right? So here we have x square plus 2 into minus of 6 of x plus 34 plus something, right? So here the value of b is 6. So that means if I want to make it to be perfect square, I have to add 2 to make this 34 36. That means this is nothing but x square plus 2 into minus of 6x plus 36. If I add 2, right, then this will become x minus 6 the whole square. That means this will become a perfect square. So that means you have to add 2 there. It's clear?
Yeah, ma'am. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now let's go to second question. Yes. Hello.
Activity 3.8, question number 3.
3, na? Okay. Choose the correct option. Can solve this. Okay, let's leave it second. Question number 3 says, which of the following options are true? If x square minus x plus 13 is equal to solve by completing square method, 3 should be added on both sides of the equation. Again, this is the same type of question, that what are the thing you have to add to make it to be a perfect square, right?
Yeah.
So here the value of b we are getting is minus 4, right? So if you want this to be perfect square, so that means we want 4 square, and 4 square is 16. So here we are given 13. So that means if I add 3 into 13, I'll get 16. So that's why the
Your
option
screen is not available.
Yeah.
Get
I
your
got it.
video, ma'am.
Please,
Yeah, I'll
please
share
share
my
your
screen.
Ma'am is just explaining the concept. That is why her screen is off. Yes.
See, it's a similar question. You have to add something and you have to get your answer. Just mute yourself, otherwise. See, this is the same question. You have to add something here so that it will become a perfect square, right? So here, this is simply, you can say that 2 into minus of 4, right? That will be your minus of 8. That means the value of b is minus 4. So if I want this to be x minus 4 the whole square, this is equals to x square minus 8x plus 16, right? So that means I have 13. If I add 3 here, I'll get 16 here. So that means that's why the first option is true. And when you have the whole equation, you can easily find out the roots. Okay, fine.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in this. At the end of the lecture, sir was saying that I might be wrong. I just want to confirm this with you. If the constant c comes out to be negative, then we can't solve the given equation by completing the square method.
Right. So what happened?
In the third question, if you see, it's written x square minus 8x plus 13 is equals to 0, right? So if we take 13 to the RHS, it comes out to be negative, right? So it can't be solved using the completing square method, right?
No. This
Is
can be solved
actually
using.
talking about the other side. Like when you add 3 on the both sides, 3 is a positive number, right?
If we add 3 here, we also have to add 3 here, right? So then this will become, now I got it.
So when the other number on the RHS is negative, you would get imaginary roots if you try to take the square root of both sides.
But here we are getting positive number now, so we can
Achha,
take.
so we don't have to shift 13 to the right hand side. We just have to add.
Because if you shift 13 to be into your right hand side, then how can we turn it into the perfect square?
Yeah, it will come out to be negative. Yeah, then it won't be possible. Yeah,
right.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
See, now let's move to next activity. I guess we are done with 3.8. Go to 3.9. Okay. Is there any doubt in 3.9?
No,
There are
ma'am.
4 questions. I don't think.
Question number 2, ma'am.
Okay, question number 2 only, right? Fine. So if two different quadratic equations have same discriminant, then choose the correct option. Okay. The roots of the equation will be the same. The roots of the equation will not be same. Okay, see, you have that formula for finding the roots. That minus b plus minus under the root of b square by 2a, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So just observe that formula and suppose if you have b square minus 4ac same, then what are the possible things? Just play with it. Okay, it's not that tough question. Okay, I'm just leaving this as an exercise because it's really not tough. Just observe, just play with it, try different values of a, different values of b, and if you get at some points where the discriminant is same but the roots are different, then you know.
In question number 4, we have to calculate discriminant for each option.
Which of
to
the
identify
following?
the
Yeah,
like
right.
question.
For each option.
Yeah.
See, in I'm giving you this short answer for this second question. You guys know that if, when you have same roots, the discriminant will be 0, right?
And b is equal to 0.
B square minus 4ac is equals to 0 if you have the similar root, x minus a type of thing, right? So this a could be anything. That means if I have 3 comma 3 is my root, what I want to say, then my screen is visible. Yeah. Suppose I have this thing, that x minus 3 the whole square and x minus 5 the whole square, right? So if I calculate it, it will be x square minus what 6x, right, plus 9, and this will be x square minus 10x plus 25, right? So if you calculate the discriminant d here, you will get d is equals to 0. Here also you will get discriminant to be 0. That means discriminant is same for both of the equations, but the roots are not same, right? So this is one type of angle you can catch for the question number 2. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now let's move to our practice assignment. So in practice assignment, I'll go one by one. Question number 2.
I mean, this question 4 minus root 3 is one of the roots. What the type of?
Which one?
Ma'am, ये third
So
question
we got
roots.
that x minus 4 the square is 3, right? So that means x
Yeah.
minus 4 is plus minus under the root of 3. So x is equals to 4 plus minus under the root of 3. So I think ये भी root होगा और ये भी root होगा, दोनों होंगे.
Yeah, done.
So in activity question number 1, what will be the equation of tangent to the curve f of x at point? See here we are particularly given the point. That means we know that the slope of this. Okay, let me discuss. You guys have any? You guys have doubt in first question of practice assignment?
Yes, ma'am. Please explain this. Without differentiation, how can we do that?
See, on practice assignment, if you guys have doubt, just share me a screenshot because I have some shuffling is there in my practice assignment, so won't be there current.
I think if you can go with whatever you have the thing, I think more or less it will be shuffled for us. So
Yeah, but actually the thing is I have last to last terms practice assignment PDF.
Oh.
So I think some question may got replaced.
Okay.
So
Ma'am,
would you please share the screenshot, share all the screenshots of all practices. I mean up to 1 to 23, I guess. 23 are there, right? How many questions are there?
24.
24. So in first question, you guys have any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
So share that question.
Wait a minute.
Send.
Yeah.
Ma'am, shared.
Yeah, thank you, God. So this is your working here.
I have also sent it a screenshot. Sure.
Ajay, have you 17th question?
Yeah, please explain that question. 17.
Ma'am, please go one by one.
Mm-hmm. This is the first question, right?
Yes, yes.
So what will be the equation of the tangent line to this curve? Okay, so the curve is given by f of x is equals to 2x square plus 9x plus 20, right? So the slope of this curve, you guys know that it is given by 2ax plus b formula, right? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So the slope of this curve is simply 4x plus b, right? So we have to find out the slope of this. Now this is the slope of your tangent. Slope of tangent, right? But we have given a particular point minus 3 comma 11. So slope of the tangent at minus 3 comma 11. So it's nothing but 4 multiplied by minus 3 plus b. I'm just putting x is equals to minus 3 in the above equation, right? And the value of b is 9 here. So that's why 4x plus 9. That means it will become minus 12 plus 9, which is minus of 3. So that means the slope of tangent at point minus 3 comma 11 is minus 3, right? This is a one thing. Now you know that a tangent for f of x is a line, right? So it is a line with slope minus 3 and it passes through this point minus 3 comma 11 because we have to find out the tangent line at the point minus 3 comma 11, right? So the tangent line is basically having a slope minus 3. This is the slope m is equals to minus 3 for this line, and it is passing through a point minus 3 comma 11. And you guys know how to find the equation of line when the slope is given to us and the point is given to us, right? So the equation of line is actually given by y is equals to mx plus c, but the slope is minus 3 here. So y is equals to minus 3x plus c. Now for finding the value of c, just substitute the value of x and y, x coordinate and y coordinate. So what we will get? We will get something like 11 is equals to minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 plus c. That means 11 is equals to 9 plus c. So c is equals to 2. So that means the value of c is 2. So thus the equation of tangent line will be this: y is equals to minus 3x plus 2. It's clear?
Yeah,
Hello? Yeah. Now, what is the next question? Second question. Guys, you have any doubt in second question? No? Third question? Fourth question?
Second question.
Yes, ma'am. I have a doubt.
Second question, please.
Yeah.
Just
Can I
share me
share?
the second question's screenshot. This is fifth. Fourth.
In the summary session, question number 2 was discussed. I think you can relate to that.
If it is already discussed, then we can skip it, right?
Yeah, we can. You can.
Question number 3.
I have posted some. Yeah.
Yes, question number 3 we can discuss.
Mr. Mehta, am I right?
Yes.
What's the question number 3? Can you guys post it now?
Yeah.
Please post now because I think
All the questions till 17th are discussed in the earlier session in today itself.
in the previous session.
Yeah.
So then why you guys want me
You're
to
talking
discuss
about the TA session, no?
it?
But TA session, not everybody attends that, right? I was talking about the open summary session of maths.
Okay, fine.
So this is the third.
It's okay, we can discuss.
I posted the third one just now.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Ma'am, just give me a hint about question number second. How can I
Actually,
calculate?
for that I have to see the question number 2.
I have sent it the screenshot in the chat section. Find the length of the line segment on the straight line y is equals to 2, bounded by the curve y is equals to 4x square.
So it's that question was already been discussed. They are.
I have not attended the session.
So you can see the recording, right?
Okay.
Yeah, please.
Sorry, somebody was telling till which question it was discussed in the TA session.
You're saying 17, I'm not sure.
What?
But I think like 20 people are attending
Ma'am,
the
could you
TA session.
quickly discuss the second question, ma'am?
You want me to discuss the second question? Okay, just give me a second. I'll open.
Just give us a hint. How can we do that?
I think all the questions are pretty much similar to the last times. The second question is find the length of the line segment, right? This one. Right?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So in this question, you have to, on the straight line, y is equals to 2, bounded by the curve y is equals to 4x square. Find the length of the line segment on the straight line. So what happened when you put y is equals to 2, you will get two values of x from here. Simply, I guess, plus minus 1 by root 2, something like that. If you put y is equals to 2 in y is equals to 4x square, you will get two values of x. X is equals to 1 by plus minus 1 by root 2, right? So that means these are the 2 points on the these are the 2 points. I mean, these are the x coordinates of those 2 points which are intersecting this line. And so respectively calculate the y coordinate. The y coordinate will be 2. Just mute yourself, please. So the y coordinate will be 2 only. So that means the 2 points are simply that 1 by root 2 and 2, and the second point is minus 1 by root 2 and 2. Now just find the distance between these 2 points. That will be your answer. Because you can observe this thing, that if this is a parabola and this is a line segment, it will cut at 2 points, right? And you have to find out the length of this line segment. So that means you have to find the distance between these 2 points, point A and point B. Okay, got it? Yeah. So now we move to the third question. Let's say Mr. Mehta has two sons. Both sons send money to their father each month separately. M1 is x minus 2 the whole square, M2 is x plus 2 the whole square respectively. If x denotes the month, okay, then choose the curve which best represent the total amount px received by Mr. Mehta every month. Okay. So that means the total amount will be m1x plus m2x, right? So the total amount will be m1x plus m2x, right?
Yes,
and m1x is nothing but x minus 2 the whole square and x plus 2 the whole square respectively, whatever it is, right? So if you solve this two equation, I mean, if you open these two brackets, what we'll get? We'll get x square minus 4x plus 4 plus x square plus 4x plus 4, right? So that means 4x got cancelled out. So simply got the parabola, that 2x square plus 8, right? So now just observe which parabola represent this equation 2x square plus 8. So this parabola has two properties. First of all, it's an upward parabola, and the vertex of this parabola is minus b by 2a, which is the value of b is 0 here. So that means the x coordinate of vertex is 0, and the y coordinate of vertex is simply 8 because it's 2 into 0 plus 8, right? So that means 8. So now let's go
That
through
will
the
be the fourth option, right?
So that means first
Fourth
one
option.
has vertex 2 comma 0, 2 comma 0, right? So that means first one is not true. Second one just representing a line. No, it's also a parabola, but it touches at origin 0 comma 0. So that's why second option is also not true. Third option haven't given any specific point there. What we got our vertex, the
Fourth
value.
option is correct.
Yeah, fourth option is correct, exactly. But they should mention this third option. Okay, fine. The fourth option is much correct because it explicitly covering
Third
the.
option seems like a line.
Yeah, right. So this question is clear, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Let's move to fourth.
I have posted the
Ma'am,
fourth
I had
one.
a doubt in this question.
Third one?
Yes, ma'am. When we open the bracket of x minus 2x, x minus 2, the whole square, we got x square plus 4 because minus 2 into minus 2, we got plus 4.
Yeah, you can work it out on those calculations. I think they are correct up to mark. Because it's a square plus 2ab plus b square formula I used just only.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I have posted the next question here.
The next fourth one, right?
Yeah, fourth one. A civil engineer from.
The fourth one is this, that a civil engineer found
Yeah,
that.
you're right.
So in this question, let me first read. A civil engineer found that the durability D of the road she is lying depends on two functions f1 and y1 and y2 as follows, that D is equals to alpha y1 y2. Okay, the function y1 y2 depends on the amount of plastic X missed in the, okay, and their variations are shown in the graph below. Find the values of functions y1 and y2 such that the durability of road is maximum. Okay. So civil engineer. Okay, so we can calculate what are the functions y1 and y2 since they both are simply the lines passing through 2 points. So you can calculate the equation of line which passes through 2 points using the basic formula that y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 for the slope. And the whole proper formula, what I want to say that
Yes, ma'am. To that we can form equations.
y1 and y2 we can get.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what else we can get from the equation, from the question? That the durability D of the road depends on two function y1 y2 as follows, that D is equals to a y1 y2, right? So if you find out the function D, that these two will be lines, right? Some m1x plus c1 type and m2x plus c2 type. I'm giving just overall idea how to solve that question. Okay, and D is equals to a y1 y2. So what you can do, you can multiply that m1x plus c1 and m2x plus c2, right? So at the end, what you will get a parabola, right? So that means the function D is actually a parabola, and you have to find out how to find the values of functions y1 and y2 in such a way that the durability of the road is maximum. But our y1 and y2 are already fixed. But what is this small y1?
We have to calculate separately y1 and y2.
Yeah.
But how
So
can
I
we do?
think find the values of functions y1 and y2 such that the durability of road is maximum, the amount of plastic X.
Based on the equation, can we find the maximum? Like, if the x square coefficient is negative, then we can
But
just
they have
calculate the
already given
vertex.
the A is positive, so
It's
A
given
is
A is
already
positive.
going to be positive. Yeah, it's
But
given that A is
yeah,
positive.
yeah. So it is
Functions
upward
y1 and y2.
parabola.
So these are functions and values of functions y1 and y2, and such as the derivative of root is maximum. Okay, fine. I think I get something here. See what happened. We reached at the parabola, right? You guys know how to find out the maximum value of parabola at its vertex, right? Max will happen at vertex, right? So for vertex, you will get some x coordinate. Just put that x coordinate into your equation y1 and y2, and I think we'll get the maximum values of y1 and y2, because that x coordinate actually lead us to these two brackets, right? So that means if I put that x, I'll get this y1 to be maximum and this y2 also to be maximum, because overall my d is max, right? So at that x, if I'm getting my d is to be max, that means I'm getting that these two guys also reaches its maximum. Yeah. So you got an idea, or should I have to go through the whole question? I mean, solve properly. Because it's a little bit calculative. First, I have to find
the
out
idea is
the
enough.
multiplication.
The idea is enough. We can do the calculations.
If not, then you can ask in the next session also. Fine. Now, is there any doubt in fifth one?
I have posted that also. I mean, for everyone.
Yeah, thank you. The fifth one, this one, na? Let A with a set of all points.
Yeah, that's it.
So you guys want to discuss this, or we can leave? We can move
No, I
forward.
have been just posting it one after the other.
Okay, fine. So what we have here that let A be the set of all points on the curve defined by the function, B be the set of all points on curve F2 defined by the reflection of curve F1 with respect to x-axis. See, if this is your parabola, then plot this parabola and take the reflection of that parabola by just multiplying minus sign there, right? In place of no. If I want my reflection to be minus of that, yeah, you have to multiply the whole parabola by minus of that. What I want to say is, if you have this parabola y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, right? For simple example, I'll take y is equals to x square. Then you guys know that this is a parabola, right? And if I want the image of this parabola about x-axis, then what I have to do, I have to just multiply by this multiply with minus 1 I mean into the y-axis, into the y coordinate, since I have to take the reflection about x. So then if I multiply into the y coordinate, minus y is equals to x square, which is nothing but y is equals to minus x square. This will be the reflection of parabola y is equals to x square about x-axis. Okay, so you can use this information in question number 5. And if C is a set of point on axis whose axis, then choose the correct option regarding.
Language is little bit confusing.
Yes, it's confusing. How do we get the set D that I'm not able to understand?
Okay, D is A intersection B, union A intersection C, union B intersection C. See, you can easily come. A is a set of all points on the curve. Okay, let's plot it. X square minus x minus 40. Y is equals to x. It's minus 42 or plus 42?
Minus 42.
Minus 42, right? See, this red one is your given parabola f1, and this blue one is the reflection of that parabola about x-axis, right? Now in the question, That's my question.
The roots
In the
of the
question,
equation will be like -6 and 7. So you start with that, I think.
And D is saying that the point lying between the area.
A with a set of all points on the curve. By this, B is a
So
set
it
of
should
all
be
point
infinite, ma'am.
intersection. A reflection of curve F1 with respect to X. If C is a set of all points on the axis, when choose C is the set of all points on the axis.
Might not be infinite because we're taking the intersection as well,
That's
right?
why we are going by the
Four
intersections.
points will be 4 points.
Right. See, the set of points which will be this arrow is visible to you, right? This black one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this the all points which lie on this red parabola, these are your set A, right? And all points which lie on this blue parabola, these all are your points B. And all points which lies on the axis, that means x-axis and y-axis, these all your points C, right? Now, if you want to find A intersection B, so A intersection B means that all points which lies on this red parabola as well as on this blue parabola. So you can easily observe that these are the only 2 points which lies on red and blue parabola both, right? So that means these are the only 2 points of the intersection. So that means A intersection B are A intersection B will be a set containing only these 2 points, -6, 0 and 7, 0, right? This fact you got, right?
Without plotting, we can't infer this result.
Without plotting, you just have to equate these two things, that x square minus x minus 42 is equals to -x square minus x minus 42, and then solve the equation.
Yeah, we will get,
yeah,
because it is quadratic, we will get points.
We'll get 2 points. And A intersection C will be all those points which lie on the parabola, red parabola, and the axis. So you can easily see that those points which lie on the axis and parabolas are these 3 points, -6, 0, 7, 0, and the 0.5 and those things. This will be the y-intercept of our parabola. So in A intersection C, there will be these 3 points. And similarly, in B intersection C, again, these 3 points will be there in B intersection C. So overall, if I observe, then the union will contain only 4 points. So answer should be 4, I guess.
Yeah, it
How
is.
do we calculate the intersection of A and C? Without plotting, I'm asking.
You have to calculate the y-intercept and the roots of the parabola.
Okay.
Right, because these two are the roots of parabola and this is nothing but the y-intercept of parabola. And y-intercept is basically vertex here.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think in that way you could solve this question. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's go to next one.
I have posted
Fifth
the
was the sixth question.
Yeah.
You want to discuss sixth one?
I posted it for you.
Yeah, nice. I saw it. If you want, we can. Otherwise, we'll move.
Yes,
I think it's similar to what we have done right now.
You can go for 7.
Sorry?
Give us a hint.
It is similar to what we have done.
Okay, I'll give you hint. So let f1x is x square minus 25 take the set of all points inside the region by the curve representing f1x and its reflection f2x with respect to x-axis. Now here you have to take the similar with respect to x-axis. So whenever you have to take the reflection with respect to x-axis, just multiply it by minus to the whole expression. Okay. So they say that A with a set of all points inside the region by the curve f1 and f2. Then choose the correct option. Cardinality of A is 2, cardinality of A is 4. See, here the curve is simply x square minus 25. So if I plot this curve here, it's x square minus 25.
So we'll do this by a similar logic, right? We'll create both these equations.
Yeah, right. Is this correct? Y is equals to x square minus 25 because B is 0, so the vertex should be 0, comma 0. No, fine. My intercept is not 0 there. So yeah, we can proceed this question with the similar logic. And the reflection will be the minus of that. Reflection about y-axis. So these all the set. I mean, but here A is given to be A with a set of all points inside the region, not on the region. Okay, inside the region by the curve represented F1 and F and the reflection with respect to axis. So cardinality of A won't be finite, or it should be 4.
So there would be infinite points.
Yeah, because they are saying that points lying inside the region, not on the region or on the curve. So that's why the cardinality of A is not finite. It will be infinite. The y coordinate of the point A in the set. Now, similarly, you can find out the point of intersection and the y-intercept of both of parabola for answering the remaining 4 options. Okay. Y coordinate, x coordinate, and all those things. Fine. Let's move to 7th question. Choose the correct set of options regarding to the function. See, axis of symmetry for a parabola is simply a line passing through the vertex, and it's parallel to y-axis. So axis of symmetry is basically y is equals to the x coordinate of not y is equals to x is equals to the x coordinate of what I want to say, that if you have a if you have a parabola y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, then the axis of symmetry is basically given by the equation x is equals to minus b by 2. Since the axis of symmetry is nothing but a line passing through the vertex, this is your graph and this is your vertex, and we know that the coordinate of vertex are simply minus b by 2a comma whatever y will take here, whatever we will obtain here, right? So but since this line is parallel to your y-axis, so that's why the equation of this line is nothing but x is equals to minus b by 2. So for a parabola, y is equals to x square plus bx plus c, axis of symmetry is x is equals to minus b by 2. So if you use that information, I think you can answer that. Maximum value, slope, zeros, and all those things were asked here. So you guys are already familiar with
And
the
how do we check if it's symmetric around a particular point?
Sorry?
How do we check if the given parabola is symmetric or a function is symmetric about a particular point?
If that point lie on a axis of symmetry, then it will be symmetric on both of. That's why that line x is equals to minus b by 2a is said to be the axis of symmetry.
So we divide the parabola into 2 equal halves.
Right. Now 8th question, a quadratic function f is such that its value decreases over the interval, increases over the interval, and f of 0 is equals to 0. You guys can simply plot the function. If it decreasing, increasing, use the idea that at minus infinity, minus 2, and minus 2 infinity, they are saying, the interval is breaking at x is equals to minus 2. So use that information, and I think it's an easy question you guys can solve.
I'm jumping to 18 because I think I don't know whether you are having time or what.
Yeah, which question? 18th.
I had directly jumped to 18 because as people said like up to 17 it was because I jumped. I don't know whether for others if they want they can think about it.
Yeah, we'll just discuss this 18th question, and after that I think we can end our session if possible. You guys also can ask sorry.
Before that, can you please explain 17 number as well?
Fine, we'll do 17, 18 both.
Yeah, 17 is already posted there. I think somebody has posted it with a figure with the image of.
Right, got it. Let's first discuss 18 because I already cropped it.
No, shall I post it once again?
Sorry?
Shall I post it once again?
No, I got it. Thank you. This one, right?
That's the 18th one. Okay, 17th is
18th.
about.
I'll go back to 17th after. So given that f1x is this, f2x is this, let fx be a function such that the domain of fx is closed interval alpha beta, where f of f1 of alpha is equals to f2 of alpha and f1 of beta is equals to f2 of beta. Choose the correct set of options. See, here you have two restrictions, that your f1 of alpha is equals to f2 of beta. So that means f1 of alpha is equals to f2 of alpha. That means if you substitute in place of x alpha, what you will get? Minus of alpha square minus of 6 alpha is equals to alpha square plus of 6 alpha plus of 10. Right? So from here, you will get an quadratic equation in terms of alpha. If I move this alpha here, it will be 2 alpha square plus 12 alpha plus 10 is equals to 0. And similarly, if I use this restriction f2 of beta, f1 of beta is equals to f2 of beta. So I think I'll get the same equation in terms of beta, that beta square plus 12 beta plus 10 is equals to 0. Right? Okay. Now they say that the function has domain closed interval alpha beta. So can we find out the values of alpha from here? The multiplication should be 20 and addition should be 12. Is it possible to find out the alpha and beta from here? Two alpha square plus 12 alpha plus 20. Okay, it doesn't have any. 10 something now.
By putting
10,
alpha in both functions f1 and f2 and equating them.
Yeah, so we will find out two values alpha, minus 5 and minus 1.
Yes.
Right? So that means alpha is equals to minus 5 or minus 1. If I put minus 5 here, 2 into 25 minus 12 into 5, which will be 60, and plus 10. So that means 10, 50, 60. Yeah, minus 5 and minus 1 are the solutions for both of the things. That means alpha and beta have two values, minus 5, minus 1, minus 5 and minus 1 for both of the things, right? It means this is the set of values for alpha and beta we have.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let fx be the function such that the domain of f is closed interval alpha beta, where this thing will happen. Choose the set of correct options. The range of fx is minus 1 comma 3. We cannot say anything about range, I think. These two options should be incorrect because
we have no function.
We don't have any function. So it's really difficult to say that the range will be these two particular things, right? Okay. But about the domain, what we can say that if I choose alpha is equals to minus 5, so then in number line minus 5 will situated somehow at some place here, and if I'll choose beta is equals to minus 1, so this is a one possible interval I could get, right? So that means domain of function is minus 5 comma 5 is not possible because the value of beta are only minus 5 and minus 1. So this 5 can't happen, so that's why this option is also incorrect. This option can happen, right? Because we can take alpha to be minus 5, beta to be minus 1. So the domain of f is minus 5, minus 1. Okay. Inadequate information to provide the finding of range, right? So this is true because we don't have function, we don't have anything in any information regarding the proper function. So that's why. And this option is false because we calculate a domain, right? This could be the domain. Close interval minus 5 comma minus 1. So it's okay. Fine. Yeah. Now let's go to the 17th question.
Yes, ma'am, I have already given you. Sent you.
Thank you. I'll copy it.
Or should I send it once again, ma'am?
No, that's okay. Got it. Okay.
Ma'am, it's Devasish.
Yes.
Practice assignment question number 4, ma'am.
Okay, so we have already discussed question. I don't think we have discussed, but I mean, I think I'm giving the hint up to question number 6 or 7. This is the last question. I hope we'll discuss now.
We discussed fourth question. It's a civil engineer question.
Yes.
It's been discussed already. I mean, could you go through the recording? I think it's already in the session. It will be.
Ma'am, can we ask the rest of the doubts in the next session?
You can ask, because next session will be solve with a session. So in that session, you can ask all doubts on practice assignment if remain. So the 17th question says that a stunt man perform a bike stunt between two houses of the same height as shown in figure. His bike, lowest part of the bike, makes an angle theta at house A. So this is your angle theta with the horizontal at the follow parabolic path, and length house B with an angle 180 minus theta degree with the horizontal. Okay, if the maximum height achieved by the biker is 12.2 feet from the ground and 10 theta is equals to 1, then find the distance between these two houses. Yes.
Ma'am, can you kindly explain question number 21 too?
Okay, let me see. After this question, I'll give you hint for that question. Okay. So here they say that if the maximum height achieved by biker is 12.5 feet, so that means if that biker is following the path y is equals to ax square plus bx plus c, then maximum height, then at x is equals to minus b by 2a, we have the value of y to be 12.5. Okay. 10 theta is equals to 1 is given to us, so that means
5 feet from the ground.
Maximum height of the max. Yeah, from the ground. So that means we have to subtract this 10 feet from here. Yeah. So the value of y is 2.5. This 10 feet we have to subtract. Now here theta, 10 theta is given to be 1. So what we can say that the slope, sorry, just ignore this. So that means the slope of parabola at this point, at the point where we started, is 1. Right? So that's the meaning of 10 theta. 10 theta is actually define the slope of parabola at that point. So that means if I have x is equals to 0, the slope of parabola is simply 1. So that means we know that when x is equals to 0, in general, the slope of parabola is 2ax plus b. So if I put x is equals to 0, so at x is equals to 0, the slope of parabola is simply b, which is equals to 1. So that means b is given to be 1 to us, right? Then we have to find the distance between two houses. That means we have to find the distance between these two things. Okay. So what we can do for finding the distance. Okay, fine. So what we can do, somehow can we find out the equation of parabola itself? Let me think. So 10 theta is 1. So what is 10 of 180 minus theta?
Pi by 4.
The same.
And is pi by pi minus pi by 4.
Yeah, so it's pi minus pi by 4. So it's simply 3 pi by 4. So 3 pi by 4 is minus 1, I think, for 10.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I'm proceeding with the correct option.
So
Can
if
we
you can,
discuss
madam,
this
start
question
this one
afterwards?
if you can start like this, it should be a 0, 0. Then the y-intercept is not there. C equal
Right.
to 0.
It's not the correct way to proceed. Okay. Can I discuss this question in the next session, if possible?
Okay, ma'am,
Yes,
no
ma'am,
problem.
yes, ma'am. It's
No
too
issue.
late now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also tired now.
Okay.
Thank you guys staying up
Thank you so much.
so long.
Thank you too.
Excuse me, where can I get that recorded session previous weeks and all? Is it sent to us as the
uploaded
email
on
or
YouTube.
where
Yeah,
can
someone can answer.
where can I
On
get that
YouTube
recorded session?
uploaded.
It's there. I mean, if you go to the Google Calendar itself,
Okay.
there you can see just before each TA session, below when you go to the calendar in the T session, you can see
Okay.
the link on the red color is the link.
Okay.
You just
Okay.
click on it. Yesterday,
I
I think.
go to YouTube and search IIT Madras online degree or playlist.
Sorry. Okay. So
Yeah,
I
someone
think somebody has already given the link there. So
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so
it's
much.
the same thing. You can go to both the places.
Yeah. Thank you
In
so
all
much.
the session below the TA session, you will see the red color link. But
Okay.
only for yesterday session, I think it's not accessible for everyone. I think the TA is working on that to give you access.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, that question number 21.
Question number 21. Let me see. This question number 17, I think.
It's more look like physics question than mathematics.
Yes, ma'am. Same. I was also having doubts, so I asked. No issue, ma'am. I can do it in next class.
Yes, ma'am. Should be.
I think you can wind up. I think you can wind up the session after giving him to 21. I think.
Yeah.
Your energy is down.
Ma'am? Thank you, ma'am, for your continuous effort. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes.
Ma'am, myself Abhay, ma'am, in my dashboard, ma'am, it's showing I'm eligible for the qualifier exam. And this, yes, then I know I will be qualified. I can write the qualifier exam on the 7th July, but I have to week 3 or a week 4 assignment.
See, week 3 and week 4 assignment contains some credit. I mean, they will add some credit to your main score on the qualifier example, but it is not that much. I mean, if you are able to complete it, that's okay. But if you are not able to complete it, don't get stressed out. But try to complete it, and at least try to go. I mean, at least try all the questions. Okay. It is not meant, I mean, it is mandatory. You will get some grade regarding your graded assignment solutions, regarding your graded assignment thing. So I'll say that please do if possible. And if you don't, I mean, if you can't able to submit the graded assignment till the due date, then what you can do, just go through the questions at least after the due date if you are not able to submit it. You got it, right?
Ma'am, on 7th July, are we going to get the questions of all week 4, or those who have qualified week 1 and 2, are they going to get for week 1 and 2 itself?
No. You will, the questions are from week 1, I mean, from 1 to 4, the 4th week.
Okay, ma'am.
You're
Means all
writing, you're
4
going to,
weeks.
4th week content will be there. The syllabus will be from week 1 to week 4. Question number 20.
Ma'am, are you explaining some question or can I ask you a doubt right now?
Sorry?
Are you explaining some question to someone or can I ask you a doubt?
No, you can ask me. Yeah, I'm just looking this question number 21 now.
I think it's
Okay, I'll ask after that.
Kinjal Das has posted. You can see his name there. Kinjal Das, 21.
Yeah. Vaishali should sell package minimum price. There is some minimum and maximum kind of thing I'm looking here. I think if we want to discuss question number 21, we have to go through from question number 20
It's a long
itself.
question. You need to go through a long. It's a long.
So it's better I'll do it in the next session. I'll inform who is going to take the next session. They will start from 17, maybe 17, 21, both of the things. Is that
Ma'am,
will be
please inform them for question number 17 as it's a bit confusing.
It's a bit confusing. I think there is something I'm not remembering now what I have to do. Fine. I'll inform them. Yes, someone was saying something. Pushpendra Kumar, do you want to say?
I have a doubt, like graded assignments, we can get full marks by sharing the answer. So what is the marking scheme like? The actual marks are like quiz 1, marks are these graded marks are also included in our
Right.
degree.
So I think these credit will contain somehow like 5% of your total marks in your qualifier exams, maybe 5% or more than 5%. The least weightage were given to be 5%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it's after the qualifier only this comes into consideration. Not the beginning.
But see, the graded assignment will help you in exams itself.
Obviously,
Because there are some tough questions are there, right? Some
Yes,
questions
ma'am.
where you
There are
have
some
to
tough
think
questions.
something.
Rather, I think I don't know whom I was telling. I find like the assignment questions are more tougher than the graded and practice sometimes.
It maybe, I mean, depend person to person which concept you feel tough or easy.
Yeah, because I see sometimes the graded assignment is more smoother compared to the assignment questions and practice.
Like practice assignment questions are more tougher.
That is because you're doing the practice assignment for the first time. No, once you do the practice assignment, questions are similar in the graded assignment.
Yeah,
you can say
that will help.
I want to ask this: the 4-hour exam is a continuous 4 hour, or it's going to be a break or something? It's okay.
That much information I don't have. Maybe it will. There won't be any break. I think so.
Ma'am, the exam is like 4 hours long.
No, it's not 4 hour. It's 2 hour. I guess 2 hour or 1 hour.
And
Yeah,
we are
for
told
subject wise you
4
have to.
hours.
Ma'am, 4 hours, but each subject will be 1 hour.
Each subject will contain 1 hour, so that total will be 4 hours.
So it is difficult to.
Just read all the instruction before sitting at your exam desk, okay? So that there is no confusion about time limit and marks and all things.
I mean, are we allowed to come out of the hall? I mean, the center once we finish earlier or something, or we have to sit still so that.
I think you have to sit. I mean, I don't know that much.
Okay. Given the current condition of competitive exam, I was wondering how it's going.
Okay.
Where can I find the sample question papers now?
The sample in the supplementary question, I think supplementary content box will be there.
Like lectures and transcripts, like something like that.
I think all things will be put in the supplementary content or on the discourse you could find.
I don't
If
have
you
Discourse ID.
You don't have a discourse
I think
ID?
there is something you can just Google. It's called the ACE grade. I think somebody told in the past.
Yes, ma'am.
Something called ACE grade. There in the ACE grade, you can find all these questions.
Like, can you send the link?
Sorry?
Yeah, please share the link with.
Oh, okay. Yes. Fine.
Ma'am, if you, I have a doubt. So, like if we are given a journal equation which is of the parabola ax square plus b x plus c. So firstly we check if the coefficient of x square is positive or negative. Based on that, we'll say if it is opening upwards or downwards, right?
Right.
So if it is positive, so we say at the vertex the minimum value would be present. So if we are asked about the maximum value, then we won't be able to.
There does not exist any maximum value. If your parabola is facing upward, then you can
It will
easily
go up
see
till
that
infinity, right?
It will go up to infinity.
Okay, so in questions wherein we are asked like maximum height or the term maximum is mentioned, so we assume in that the parabola is opening downwards.
I mean, you should not assume, but they are always downward, because if some question based on the maximum minimum value, they should be a finite thing. Then only you can calculate something.
Calculate. Okay, got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Now you guys can leave. Also.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.